All right, ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention, please. Before we kick off with dinner, we got a few speeches. Our maid of honor, Madison, best man, Gage, matron of honor, Julia, and Dad's going to say a few words before we eat. So if we could keep your attention, Madison goes first.
All right, good evening, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Madison, and I have the absolute honor of being Kennedy's best friend and maid of honor. I've been lucky enough to know Kennedy through so many chapters of life, and it means so much to celebrate this beautiful time with her. From the first time Kennedy and I were partners for volleyball in junior high, I knew we'd be friends for life. She lights up any room she walks into with her laugh, smile, and personality. I've been lucky enough to share so many moments with her, late night talks, inside jokes that no one else understands, and all the times we laughed until we cried. Kennedy has always been the kind of friend that shows up no matter what and always has the best advice. And then Isaiah came into her life. Isaiah, you make Kennedy smile like no one else can. You love her, you make her laugh, and you support her. When you met in high school, I knew that you had both found your person. You've shown us that love is choosing each other every single day. So let's raise our glasses to Kennedy and Isaiah. Here's a lifetime of cherished memories and happiness.
All right, I'm Gage, Isaiah's twin brother. Best man. All right, so I was told that the best man speech should last the same amount of time it takes the groom to make love. So good night, everybody. Thanks for coming. No, no, I'm just kidding, but based on what I know, I still have about 30 seconds left. We're here today to celebrate something really special, Isaiah and Kennedy tying the knot. Now I've got the absolute honor of standing up here as Isaiah's best man. Now I've got to thank my parents not just for raising me, but for doing one better. They didn't just give me a brother, they gave me a twin. Built-in best friend, a lifelong co-defendant, the guy who's literally been by my side since the womb, whether I liked it or not. Isaiah and I have done everything together. Same sports, same friends, same military branch. Everything. Now let's talk about how this relationship came to be. Isaiah was in high school and asked Kennedy to the homecoming dance. Her response, hell no. Damn, she didn't have to say it like that. Fast forward a year later, we're at McDonald's after a football game. Isaiah's still crushing on her, and I helped him shoot his shot. And now years later, here we are, married and everything. So clearly, I did all the work. Now there's officially two people I'm stuck with for life. One, my beautiful wife, shout out to her, or I'd be sleeping on someone else's couch tonight. And the second is this guy, my brother, my twin, my other half, and along came Kennedy. Kennedy, you look absolutely beautiful tonight. Can everybody give her a round of applause? Now, Kennedy, let's be real for a second. You are perfect for Isaiah. You balance him, you calm him, you've got patience, humor, and grace. And clearly, you see something in him that nobody else figured out yet. But hey, no take-backs. You're officially a part of the family now, no returns, and unfortunately, you chose a less attractive twin. It's too late, you signed the papers. All jokes aside, since you came into Isaiah's life, we've seen him become happier, more grounded, somehow even more himself. The kind of love that you two have is real. It's built on friendship, respect, and just enough sarcasm to keep it interesting. So let's raise a glass to Isaiah and Kennedy. May your love be strong, your arguments short, and your laughter loud, and your patience long. Especially when one of you forgets the anniversary. Here's to a lifetime of inside jokes, late time snacks, weird traditions, and a love that runs deeper than a twin's bond. Cheers. Now here's my wife, Julia.
All right. For those of you who don't know me, what a shame. I'm Julia, Kennedy's matron of honor, and now her sister-in-law. As some of you know, Kennedy and I didn't exactly start off on the best foot. But over the years, that has changed in the most incredible way. We built a bond that is truly unbreakable. She's become my person, my confidant, and my sister in every way that counts. Kennedy, you're the most resilient and caring person I know, and I am so thankful to forever have your friendship. Life may have taken us more than 1,000 miles apart, but somehow the distance has only made our friendship stronger. We've shared laughs, long talks, encouragement, and love across all those miles. And it's taught me that true sisterhood isn't about being physically together every day, it's about knowing that you'll always be there for each other no matter what. While I didn't have the privilege of growing up with you, I'm so honored to grow old with you. Now, I can't forget a special shout out to my brother-in-law, aka my husband's twin. People always ask me how I could tell the twins apart. Easy. One of them is my husband, and the other thinks he's the better looking version. But in all seriousness, Isaiah, you have one of the kindest hearts, a sense of humor that can light up a room, and a loyalty to family and friends that runs deep. Even though you're my husband's twin, I've come to know you not just as the other half, but as a brother, a friend, and someone I'm truly grateful to have in my life. In watching you with Kennedy, it's clear that you found your person. Someone not who only gets your humor, but also matches your heart. My wish for both of you is this: never stop laughing with each other, never stop choosing each other, and may your love only grow stronger with every mile, every year, and every season of life. So let's raise a glass to the newlyweds, Kennedy and Isaiah.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Adam. I'm Kennedy's dad. I told Kennedy I would do a speech today, this morning, actually. So I didn't have a lot of time to prepare for it, but as you know, I would have been bugging her for about a month and my wife trying to get ready for this, so it was probably better off doing it this way. But last night, thinking about today and how special it's going to be for her, I want to do something for her. And I think of Kennedy, when I see Kennedy, I don't see like this Kennedy. I see a baby Kennedy. I see Kennedy as a 1-year-old who had a mullet. And it was the best mullet by far anyone ever had. And she probably had it till she was about 3, so. But once she got rid of the mullet, I was hoping that would last through high school, and I would be okay, but once she got rid of the mullet, and she became a beautiful little girl, and then she went to high school. She was still that beautiful girl, but maybe with a little bit of attitude. And she met Isaiah, and I said, Colin, you have to take care of this. I will go to jail. You will not. If he's bigger than you, then use a weapon. But then I got to meet Isaiah, and I loved him. And I was like, wow, like, how could this really be happening? I actually like this kid. And I'm like, well, this will only last a few weeks, and then I'll find out who else she's dating. And it lasted a few weeks, the last few months, last few years, and here we are today. And I'll never forget when Isaiah was leaving for Florida, right? I came home, told my wife, I go, you know, Isaiah's leaving, Kennedy's going to come back in, she's going to move in with us. She could go visit Isaiah every once in a while, maybe once or twice a year. And then they got engaged, and I knew she wasn't coming home. But I knew she was in good hands. Isaiah, from that kid that I met, turned into a great man, always took care of her, and I know my little baby with a mullet is in good hands now. I love you. Love you guys both. Thank you, everyone, for being here again, and cheers.
Big round of applause one more time. Make some noise, everybody.